Hello everyone, today we will be making our double layer chocolate mousse, so let's get on with it. First things first, our materials. Our large bowl for our heavy whipping cream, 2 small bowls for our chocolate, our double boiler to melt our chocolate, heavy whipping cream, then we have our semi-sweet chocolate and our white chocolate. I have chocolate chips here, but regular chocolate bar works out too. Finally, we have our hand mixer, our measuring cups, and our spatula. First things first, you're going to want to finely chop your chocolate. Now here I'm starting out with my semi-sweet chocolate as my white chocolate. As I mentioned before, our chocolate chips, which made the process easier, but anything is fine. Just a tip, if you are a kid like me working in the kitchen, make sure you have parental guidance, as working with these chocolates is pretty hard. Then you want to measure out completely 2 ounces of both chocolates inside your small bowls, and go ahead and put your white chocolate in your heat safe bowl and measure out 1/8 cup of heavy whipping cream to go on top of that, which will help our chocolate mix quicker and more smoother. Now, ahead of time, you want to make sure you have your water boiling in a pot. And go ahead and put your heat safe bowl on top. We're going to give the chocolate a little bit of a mix so that the heavy whipping cream is perfectly distributed. Now when it's completely melted, you'll have a condensed milk type of texture. That's what it reminds me of. But make sure you do not have any chunks left. You want it to be completely smooth. Go ahead and keep it aside to cool off completely. Now we're going to do our whipping cream. So we have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream in our large bowl here. The next part is optional, having 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of cold coffee that I made beforehand. These are just to add a pop of taste. You know, I just love coffee taste, so I just wanted to add that, but that is optional. Now starts the mixing process with our hand mixer. This is a bit of a tedious process, but you will notice it getting more combined and stiff peaks, and at the end of your mixer's tail you will see it not flopping down, and that is the perfect texture you want. Now I'm going ahead and combining my heavy whipping cream mixture with my melted chocolate. A mistake I made here was that the white chocolate was not cooled off completely, so I would suggest wait until it is at a perfect temperature to mix through. Just go ahead and touch the bowl and see if it's a safe temperature. The issue with that is because it was so hot, it melted the whipping cream that I'm working with here. So as you can see, it is a little bit more of a liquidy texture. I did add a little bit of coffee just for a stronger taste, but in the end I do say it did not make much of a difference. In the end, your mixture should look like this, thick. Now for the bottom of the mousse, I did add some chocolate chip cookies and went ahead and crushed them. Now you can use a piping bag, or I used a Ziploc bag and cut the corner here. Make sure if it is a little bit of a liquidy texture like mine was before, just be careful. It does tend to spill very quickly, so you just want to watch out for that. So go ahead and clean the edges like me if you had a mistake here and there. Again, I'm just adding a little bit more leftover chocolate chip cookie that I had crushed, just for a little bit of a cute decoration, but this is totally optional. Now go ahead and put it in the fridge. I would say for about 1.5 hours, but I did keep it overnight because I did start this process in the late evening. Now we're starting with the dark chocolate / semi-sweet chocolate top. I'm just going to fast forward through all of this because it is the same exact process as the white chocolate. So feel free to pause or forward or go back to the white chocolate process and refer to it if you need anything. Alright, so now that you have your chocolate ganache, when you mix it with your whipping cream, it should look like this. It does look liquidy, but that is okay, as we are now wrapping it with plastic wrap and putting it in the refrigerator, once again for 1.5 hours at least, but I did keep it overnight. This is my favorite part, as since the mousse was refrigerated, it came out of the piping bag very smoothly and satisfying. And finally, a slow motion close-up of me putting crushed chocolate chip cookies on top. So here's our finished mousse, our double layer with a white chocolate vanilla bottom and our dark chocolate semi-sweet top. So I hope you enjoyed, and I really do hope your chocolate mousse turned out as great. Thank you so much for watching.